I was kind of all over the place.
How much more prepared are you a year later with, the experience you got last year and all the off-season workouts in the spring and the games? I mean, just how much more prepared are you to play Alabama now than you were back then when you kind of got thrown into the fire?
It's basically for like every game. It's the confidence, the preparation that I've been taking with Coach Rose and Coach Hargreaves. Like I said, I know what I'm doing. By me getting early playing time, I'm comfortable out there and doing what I'm doing. I made enough plays to build confidence.
Is it kind of like a night and day deal, or how big a difference is it?
It's a big difference. Like I said, I kind of go back from last year film and watch the game film. It's a big difference.
Coach Rhodes was saying the other day that you've really done a good job of taking over as a starter, your first time as a starter, and you're still a pretty young guy. Just how do you feel like this starting has gone for you so far?
It's going great. Believe it or not, a lot of the guys feed off me. We got Santos and Kevin out there as the team captains on defense, but they can't be the only two getting the guys go. I'm not really a vocal leader. I just lead by example, and when I'm making plays, and a lot of the guys feed off me.
Paul was saying that sometimes in the middle of the week he'd get a little worried about you, but then by the end of the week you really had it down. Fitting in the game plan and everything. Has he said something like that to you?
He never told me that. I seen that though in the video, but I never had that much trouble with getting the game plan from Sunday and going and do it on the field by Saturday. If I have any questions, like I said, I ask them. I don't rarely have that many questions throughout the week. I might make a couple of mistakes, this and there, like that's normal at practice. But if that's how he feels, then
yeah. Well, I don't know if it's the game plan. So he just said in the middle of the week sometimes he sort of wondered, boy, is Scoota going to be ready? And then when the game comes, you're always ready.
I'm always ready for the game, yeah. Like I said, I just get it down pat. I'm just a lot of comfortable in my preparation.
You're making a lot of tackles. What's that been like, making all these plays?
Just me and Dre. We just go out there and compete. Like me and Dre say, this 3-4 defense, built for us to run, and that's what we got to do, and that's what Coach Hargreaves is instilling us. Never get tired of making tackles from the first quarter to the fourth quarter. So me and Dre just be out there every play trying to beat you to the ball, competing.
You played all over in high school, offense, defense, special teams. There wasn't much you didn't do. Well, what's it been like to be able to focus on one position in college?
It's way better now. It's really, believe it or not, just the movement and the fundamentals and playing linebacker I kind of struggled with, and like all my reads when I first got here, because I haven't basically really played linebacker in high school since my junior year. Like I used to play a couple snaps, but I mainly was playing every other position.
Yeah.
Alabama made a late run at you in high school, trying to get you to go there. What were they telling you?
Well, Coach Burns been recruiting me. They pulled the trigger when Coach Pruitt, the DC, got there, because he was recruiting me at Georgia, and he was trying to get me there, but they took one linebacker, I think he said. But when they pulled the trigger there, like I said, I went on a visit, chopped it up with him and Coach Burns, and just for the fun of it, though. Like I said, it wasn't no interest in it.
So you weren't really that interested in Alabama?
No, I wasn't interested in Alabama because it was basically probably a week before signing day, and like I said, I've been committed here months before.
What was that relationship like with Coach Hargreaves trying to get you here?
The relationship with Coach Hargreaves is strong. Like I said, every time he came into the city in New Orleans, he always came see me. He watched a couple of my games. Him and Coach Mike Smith, they made a couple of home visits, just to check up on me and my family. So that relationship and that bond grew stronger every time I basically seen him.
Going up against number one team in the nation, what does that preparation have to be like for you guys?
Basically, we have to make no mistakes against them. We have to play a perfect game on both sides of the ball, really. As you can see, some games, offense had their struggles, and offense, come out strong one game, and defense had their struggles. So we got to be mentally and physically prepared with no bust on both sides of the ball and be ready to take on this challenge for 4 quarters.
What do you see out of this Alabama offense when you look at them on film?
Well, I know they are, like I said, Alabama is physical. They're big, they're tough, they're going to run the ball, they're going to do what they do. We just got to stop the run, contain Hurts, and play good coverage on the back end. I think we'll be good.